It's the Ultimate World Cruise. It is Thursday, May 30th, 2024. We are in the port of Walvis Bay, Namibia, a place we never thought we would get because we're originally supposed to go through the Suez Canal. But since we came around the tip of Africa, we're fortunate to make several stops in South Africa and now in Namibia. So this first stop is a place where they had a bunch of flamingos. Yesterday there were thousands of them here. We didn't get to see so many on our day, but they're beautiful. They have black under wings, and when they fly, it's really beautiful. So our next stop was the tallest dune in Namibia. It's called Dune 7. It's 1,278 feet tall, and Namibia did get the nickname the land God created in anger because it's mostly desert and it's a real tough environment. You can see here we're 7 kilometers from the ocean. In this dune, we decided we had to climb it. And I learned that when climbing dunes, it's better to go behind somebody and walk in their footsteps than to be the first one and have the sand slip all over the place. Well, we climbed it and came down. And the reason we climbed it is because you get a pretty good panorama of that part of Namibia from on top of that hill. It's mostly flat desert in that area. So here we're at the top and you get a panorama. So after we come down from the top, we're going to stop at a place. It's kind of an odd stop, but it was a museum for a guy that built a tractor that was supposed to work on the sand. And he spent 3 years and only got 35 kilometers away from the beach trying to get to the main capital city of Namibia, which is inland. So they made a museum in the place where he finally gave up after 3 years and 35 kilometers. So traveling in the sand is not easy. There goes Laurie down the hill. And then here's just a real quickie of the tractor museum. We didn't go in, but you could see the tractor there. It's like it's got really big, wide tracks in the back to work on the sand, but apparently it still didn't work. So our next stop was headed towards Ondessa Township in Swakopmund, which is where the orphanage is that we're going to go visit later on in the day. So first he took us to this open-air market. He said they didn't like us taking their pictures, so I turned my camera on. I turned my camera on and put it behind me and then walked around in front of the stall, so it's kind of hard filming waist level from behind you. But anyway, I wanted you to get an idea what this town looked like in the open market. I bought some roasted peanuts and some of that hot red chili that you can see there ground up, and it's in those little packets there in front of you. But there's dried fish and that stuff on the extreme right is like it's some kind of vegetable it looked like horse manure, but kind of vegetable dried up. And so I ended up switching the camera around to the front of me at my waist high, and I still covered up the light that indicated that it was recording, so nobody could really tell. So I'm going to walk across the street now. We're going to go to the place where they have cooking. They're cooking meats and whatnot that we're actually going to sample. And we're going in the exit. Great. Again, this is Ondessa Township.
Anybody else want some peanuts?
So it's a little difficult trying to video with the camera at your waist. The editing is a little difficult. These people all have little independent businesses here.
You want some peanuts?
I'll just try a few. What they taste like. Okay, that's good. Okay, well.
They're roasted.
Chinese roasted peanuts. Remember, that's what they taste. You look really smart.
This is south, and then these are different type of chili. Yes. Okay. Juice, you must fry a bit. The more you put, the more spicy it gets. Also, there is these are what we call fettu, kind of like a bread. They're coming from different countries, Australia, UK.
What kind of meat is that?
They make the dough, and then
Right, heart.
to let it rise. After rising, they'll be able to fry it on what you see there. Usually, what we will do, we'll taste some of this and some of that. I'll just buy all these together, then whoever that can be able to.
What kind of meat is that?
This is beef.
This is beef.
The heart?
This one is the kidney.
So it's beef and kidneys.
Yeah, it's beef, yes.
I don't know if I dare do that or not. I don't know.
Anybody want kidney? Yeah, not too many, no. Just one kidney.
Like dough balls there, that's exactly what they are. They mix some flour and a little bit of sugar, put yeast in it, they let it rise. And then they just boil it in oil like kind of like a donut. It's actually very good, except for all the flies all over them. I think I ate 3 or 4 of those
Anybody
things
want to
during
try
the
these
course.
peanuts? They're good. They're roasted.
Can you get that head over there?
So down here on the end, there's a gal making those dough balls. There's also a severed cow's head sitting on the counter. So if you're squeamish, you may want to
Thank you.
miss the next few seconds. I'm just casually walking down there. There's a dog. There's a stray dog. I fed some peanuts
good.
at the gate. There, she's boiling those dough balls. There's the cow's head.
A cow's head.
I'm casually trying to pretend like I'm not
We're going to
taking
try a little bit
video.
of them.
One over there.
Hot head? This head. We're going to try a little bit.
Any good?
Yeah. Roasted peanuts. They're good.
Now that coffee can is full of boiling water. That's how
You
she
wanna try a little
cleaned.
bit for us then? Is that what
She
you
cleaned the
did?
pan and
Okay.
the rag that she gave us to wash our hands with. Keep that boiling pot.
Then you put it for us on there, then we start heating. And on this one, you can
The
also
conditions
start
aren't that
putting
really
the liquor.
sanitary,
You
so
just put it for us also
now she
now.
sliced it up in little pieces and stuck it back on the grill.
And then put it on the cooking oil.
Yeah.
What it's doing then. And then take it for a couple of minutes and then take it out. It's ready.
Okay.
Mark latched onto the cow's head down there. He went down to take a picture.
This is this, huh?
There's the dough balls being boiled. And there's the unfortunate cow.
Just go and then they put like yeast just to let it rise.
That's our guide, Herman, from Cali Safari Sand Tours. He's our friend in Namibia. Yeah, that water doesn't look too clean. You wash your hands in that. There's the dog. I fed him some peanuts. We're waiting for the meat to get done so we can sample it.
Want some? Well, that cow's seen better days, huh?
Well, he did see better days. Now he's not seeing it all. I felt
Yeah.
pretty choosy.
They were on the dessert.
We can take and test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, here, Carl.
Okay. The meat is also ready. All that you have to do. I don't eat too much of chili, but mostly I can go for the salt.
This is
Salt?
very hot,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is very hot.
Hot,
Yeah.
hot chili.
Very hot.
Very hot, yeah.
Are they?
So we pick this up.
Go for it.
Pick this up.
It's a demo.
This is biltong spice, Havana spice, barbecue, and this one is parsley and almonds. You can test which one is nice for you.
I'm living on the edge.
Chili. Okay. Chili hot.
He likes hot. He likes hot.
Crazy guy.
Which verdict?
Okay, there's another one. I bought from the other one.
Okay.
We got also different sauce. Yeah. We just put it here
Yeah, thank you.
so that we can make everyone happy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is hot.
National language in
You will
Namibia is
like that
English,
chili.
so you could actually communicate effortlessly with the locals here.
That one is
This is the hottest.
Anyway,
This one is the one I
our
did.
next
It's
stop
really-
was the orphanage, and I
Yeah.
published a separate video on that. Be sure to see that. It's the Tears of Hope Orphanage in Mundessa Township, and
this is
it's
good.
it was very touching, meaningful thing we were able to do on this day.
chili.
Yeah, and this is,
Spice, all these three spice. This one is chili.
okay.
If you like
So
hot,
just take a piece of meat and go for it.
then that one.
Okay.